When looking at the definition of a characteristic, one definition was a peculiar quality of a person or thing. Another definition would be a quality belonging to a person, place, or thing. Well, I asked my family and friends to describe the good things and the bad things about me. My good characteristics, they said, were I was easygoing, loyal to friends and family, compassionate, independent, hardworking, dedicated, outgoing, and humble. An example of me being compassionate would be whenever my grandmother was put in hospice. I know that she knew that I wasn't there, but it felt better to be there beside her than anything. My best friend's mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it spread throughout her body, so she had to have hip replacement. So once or twice a week, I would go over to her house. I would do her dishes, clean her house, take her to the grocery store, do whatever I could to help her out. Not because it made me feel better, but because it felt good to know that I was helping someone who really couldn't do anything. My mama described me as independent. She said out of all of her children that I was the one who, if I could get it myself, I would, and I wouldn't ask her for anything. I was also described as easygoing by a gymnastics mom. My sister takes gymnastics at Freedom Florence, and whenever they travel to go to compete, I go along with them from time to time. And the gym mom said that I was easygoing because it didn't matter where we went, what we did, where we went to eat. I was always willing to do whatever. I was also described as outgoing. When I was younger, I cheered for Carolina Academy, I danced for Kelly's Fine Arts, I played soccer, and I did pageants all at the same time. Well, now that I'm older, I'm still just as busy, outgoing, and dedicated, and I still give 110%. It's just my responsibilities and hobbies have changed. Whenever I go to school full-time at Florence Darlington Technical College, I work part-time at Kelly's Dry Cleaning. I also babysit part-time, and I'm on the Surrender Drama team, which takes up the majority of my time. My bad characteristics were described as stubborn, picky, worry too much, take on too many tasks, and my daddy said I'm a huge procrastinator. An example of me being stubborn would be last week whenever I bought a Sprite bottle. I drank half of it and I put half of it in the fridge, and whenever I went back to drink some more, I couldn't get the lid open. Well, instead of asking my brother to open it for me, I simply took a knife and I cut it open from the bottom and I drank it that way. An example of me being picky would be because of my food. I don't like cheeseburgers, hamburgers. I'm not a fan of cheese in general or ketchup. I don't like mayonnaise. And there are several other things that I don't like either. An example of me taking on too many tasks would be the fact that I don't like to tell people no. So if someone asks for my help, no matter if I'm working 5 days a week, then coming home to do homework or drama practice or whatever, I try to accommodate everybody, which can be a good and bad thing. My daddy said that I'm a huge procrastinator. For instance, I had a math test due last Wednesday, and instead of studying for it like I should have, I waited until Tuesday night to bust my tail to get it done. I stayed up half the night, only got a couple hours of sleep, and I had to be up at 5:30 to go to school, then go to work, and then go take this math test. All that could have been avoided if I would have actually done my homework and got prepared for it. In conclusion, we all have good and bad characteristics that we all need to work on. I, for one, know that I need to work on not being so stubborn, not worrying about things too much, learning to tell people no, and stop procrastinating.